everybody, I am Jeff Kawakami. I'm here with my friend Cassandra Bodzak.
Hey guys.
We met on the Taste.
Yeah.
And now you are doing Eat with Intention TV.
Yep.
So, we're going to make pickles. When we were on the Taste, everyone kind of made fun of me because I would make pickles every day. With every meal, I do something pickled. But I think it's a good part of like a meal. You need to have that, the salty, the sweet.
Yeah.
Now, I have some Persian cucumbers here. And I taught you how to pickle onions.
Yeah, so Jeff taught me how to pickle onions, and I wasn't even pickling things before we met on the Taste. And the thing I really love about pickles, too, is that you don't need to be a chef to make pickles. You know, it's a great way to get involved with your food, to make something, get in the kitchen, even if you don't want to make a complicated meal. You know, make some pickles, and you can throw them on things, and just brings you closer to your food.
Yeah, and also, I mean, if you want burgers and pickles, you have homemade pickles. How special is that when you bring something to someone else's house and you're like, hey, I made you these. And you can make these as spicy as you want. You know I love spicy.
Yeah.
You can make them mild.
I don't
you can make
love
them
spicy.
You can make them mild. You can make them sweet. You can add anything to them, and that's what the beautiful thing is. And these are actually these are Persian cucumbers, so they're smaller. They're perfect for pickling because you know you get the nice little round coins, which is lovely. And this is going to be done. It maybe takes an hour from beginning to end. And as you notice, I'm doing the Michael Jackson. Always when you're using a mandolin, I always wear a glove. And sometimes you can put on 2 gloves because if you slip and you hit this blade, it's extremely sharp. It's going to cut you. If you have a glove on it, that gives you just another level of protection so that you're not...
Always need extra protection.
Hey, a little bit of latex never hurt anybody, all right?
Let's say someone at home doesn't have this fancy mandolin.
Yeah.
They can just still chop these.
You can absolutely slice this by hand. It's good. The reason I'm using the mandolin is you can see, one, it makes it so much quicker, and you can do a lot, and they're all uniform, so you know that they're all going to pickle at the same time. The thing with pickles is the longer you let them sit, the better they are. So, I mean, if your shapes aren't all the same, as long as you let them pickle and give them enough time, it's still going to be good. So I'm going to put these in here, and this is how easy this is. So, and that actually, I mean, that's a lot. I mean,
Yeah,
that's a lot of
as
cucumbers.
you can see.
Yeah. So the reason I have it in a colander is because we're going to draw the liquid out of these pickles, and this is actually what's going to make it crunchy. So we're going to put a lot of salt on here, and you're going to think, is that going to make it too salty? Well, it would, but we're going to soak these to get the salt out. And I know it seems weird to salt them and then soak them, but by putting all this salt on here, it's changing the texture, and that's what's going to make them crunch when you bite into it.
Huh. So now can they just eye this salt, or is there a specific...
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you just want to make sure, as you can see, you're just covering all the pickles, all the cucumbers with salt, because you want to draw all the moisture out of there. Let this sit for about 20 minutes, and you're going to start to see, you'll see there's going to be moisture pulled at the bottom, and then we're going to rinse them and soak them 3 times, because they're going to be really salty. So you don't want them that salty. All right.
Nice.
So let's just let these soak.
Awesome.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
These have been salted, they've been drained, they've been soaked. Now they're ready to be made into pickles.
Nice. Look how beautiful they look.
Yeah. And so there's a little bit of water in there, but that's perfectly fine. I'm just going to cut a little bit of red onion for flavor. I pickle my own jalapenos, I pickle serranos.
My favorite thing to pickle is onions.
Yeah.
Because I think they're great like on a salad or, you know, even on a veggie burger.
I'm going to put some sugar. I know everyone thinks sugar's evil. You could use sugar substitutes for this.
Really?
Yeah, because what you're doing is whenever you make any kind of brine, and that's what this is, you need a balance of acidity, sugar, and salt. You really need that because there's so much salt and acidity going on that it really rounds out the palate.
Yeah.
That's about 1/3 cup of sugar. This is cider vinegar. That's the best thing to use for pickling because it's mild in flavor. It's really nice. It has a good acidity level. That's generally what they use in pickles. You're just looking to cover the cucumbers.
Yeah, as you can see, we just have a nice little layer over everything.
Yeah, it's not too much. I'm not making soup here. We're going to put some black pepper because salt and pepper is a good component of any dish. You always need to make sure you season your food. And some crushed red peppers. You don't like heat, but this is going to add just a little bit. It's not going to be too hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's just pickles anyway.
I know. All of my food has a little bit of a kick. Let's just be honest.
The best part is using your hands to mix it all.
Oh, absolutely.
That's my favorite.
And what you're really doing right now is just making sure all the sugar and the salt is dissolved. And the only way to check, I'm going to give it a taste. So.
No, I'll let
They're
you
not.
do that.
Yeah, they're not pickles yet. The sugar level's good. I do think it needs a pinch more salt. So I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yummy.
Because it's not too sweet, and it's good and salty. And because it's cider vinegar, it's not too acidic.
These
So-
are great though. These are great for like veggie burgers or regular burgers or
Yeah,
whatnot.
absolutely.
It's a sweet little touch. I also really love what you said, you know, for the holidays or for hostess gifts.
Yeah.
Like, put this in an adorable mason jar with like a ribbon around it, homemade
So cute.
pickles.
Yeah. Now you can leave this on the counter and you can ferment it. If that weirds you out, just pop it in the fridge. And this is gonna last for a long time because the pH is so high. It's gonna keep away any kind of bacteria or anything like that. So it's gonna stay pickled for a very long time. You leave it on the counter, it's gonna ferment. It's gonna get the good probiotics in there. It's actually healthy for you once it's cultured. But I mean, if you're scared about that kind of stuff, don't worry. Just put it in a glass jar or put it, you know, in an airtight jar. Pop it in the fridge. You're good to go for a good 6 months.
So how long would you say to put this on the counter or in the fridge for before they're prime pickle ready?
I would say about a week.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's totally safe. Leave it on the counter. Let the good bacteria do its work. Because you've got the sugar and you've got the salt and the acid in there, no bad bacteria is going to be creeping in. So don't be afraid.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.